I'm your host of the Most Local 23. You're joining me for Freshman Book 4, Chapter 5, Born to be Wild. Pull up to the Lau's house in Austin sometime in the late afternoon. Mr. and Mrs. Lau greet you at the door, and you take your shoes off as they usher you inside. Thanks for having us, Mr. and Mrs. Lau. Mazumi, I've told you before, Grace is fine. Kaitlyn's friends are always welcome in our home. We really appreciate it. We've been sitting in the van for a long time. My legs feel like they're made of wood. The van's AC isn't great. Texas is as hot as I always thought it'd be. I'm Zig, by the way, a recent addition to the group. Zig shakes both the Lau's hands just as Kaitlyn appears on the steps and starts rushing down. At last! It took you guys years! She jumps the last couple steps and pulls you into a tight hug, making you cough. Her parents look on fondly as she lets you go to greet the rest of the group. Would you like anything to drink? Perhaps tea? Mr. Lau turns to his wife, a sparkle in his eye. This would be the perfect time to use those smugs. Kaitlyn looks at her father in horror. Dad, please don't. He waves her interruption away and hurries off to the kitchen. Mom! Kaitlyn, your father just excited. Let him have this one, Please, everyone make yourselves comfortable. You, Zach, and Chris sit on the couch while Zig and James take the chairs and the Laus bring in the dinner from the dining room. Kaitlyn leans against the wall and looking slightly exasperated. You have a lovely home, Miss Lau. Thank you. We'd be happy to have you all stay the night. That's really nice of you, thank you, but we're just here to pick up Kaitlyn. About that, I might not be totally packed yet. Mr. Lau returns with 5 mugs of different colors of the rainbow, each emblazoned with the letters LBGTQ. These just came in the mail from Glad, free with the donation. Kaitlyn rolls her eyes behind his back, but she can't hide her chagrin. Wow, Mr. Lau. That's, so supportive of you. Kaitlyn is lucky to have such accepting parents. Of course, she is my only daughter after all. But besides this way, if she ever gets married, I'll have the second daughter I've always wanted. Dad! Oh, Mr. Lau, I like you. Like that he just has no filter whatsoever. Kaitlyn, Bebo, Baobi? Baobi. You know your father's just easy. Unless you don't get upstairs and finish packing, I feel quite in the mood to tell you some embarrassing stories. Kaitlyn dashes up the stairs without another word, and Mr. and Mrs. Lau chuckle. They pass out the mugs of tea and sit themselves in the armchairs across from you. I hope your trip has been going well so far. Do you need anything from the van? Maybe some snacks to take along? How about more sunflower seeds for Gulliver here? Grins at you and you roll your eyes. Thanks, Mrs. Lau, but we should be fine. With all of us packed in, there isn't much space for extra stuff. When I was your age, I used to dream of going across-country road trips with my friends, seeing sights, living freely. None of us owned our own cars, so that never happened, but I still feel a thrill of excitement just thinking about it. After talking for several minutes, you realize Kaitlyn still hasn't returned with her things, so you get to your feet. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Lau. I think Kaitlyn might need some help finishing packing. Excuse yourself and head upstairs. Hey, just checking in. Wow, this room is something. Kaitlyn looks up from where she's kneeling on her overstuffed suitcase. Huh? Oh, thanks. Kaitlyn, how much stuff are you trying to fit in there? We're going on a road trip, not a luxury cruise. Okay, so let's look at our wall though. So we've got vampire molded like mess, punk rock flea market. I like a lot of her posters and shit on her wall. I really do. Like the old vinyl records, and yeah, I like it. I really do. Like it's so odd. It's like pink meets punk and dark and sinister, but yet happy and just... Kaitlyn gets her feet smiling sheepishly. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything important behind. So, I only learned about this after trying to fit basically my whole entire house in my suitcase, but you only need like 4 things. Clothes, deodorant, a toothbrush, and yourself. And dry shampoo, not a hairbrush. Not to mention chopstick, gum, a snack, my phone charger. Okay, you need some help. Open your suitcase, let's tackle this together. Once Kaitlyn's suitcase is packed and closed securely, she heads towards her bedroom door, but you stop her. Hey, before we go, there's something you should know. Zach and Brandon broke up. What? Yeah. Zach seems pretty okay, to be honest. He's had a few rough moments, like the anxiety attack in the club we went to, but he's been working really hard to discover himself this trip, and it makes me feel happy to see him try new things and have fun. He recited this emotionally raw poem at the open mic for the club, and I think it's a good sign he's starting to open up and about how he feels. He even got his flirt on with James's cute friend at the club. Teddy. Still, his breakup. What a sucky way to start the summer. You could start the new year with it. I mean, I have. Not this year. I've been single for quite some time, but suddenly she smiles. But I think I just know the thing to cheer him up. Suitcase in hand, she hurries down the stairs, where she gathers everyone up to leave and hugs her parents goodbye. After driving through what appears to be the middle of nowhere, you disembark onto a dirt lot in front of a bar. A row of motorcycles is parked beneath the sweltering sun. I could have sworn we were just in Austin. This place looks... like fun. That's the spirit. You love it here. By the way, I'm having to use some Pixelberry music because replaying chapters... apparently the music doesn't work? This is kind of a local secret, and an oasis in the middle of all the city life. I figured you northerners expected Texas to be all desert. Guilty as charged. And I thought I could meet those expectations with this little gym right here. It's a country-themed bar. It's even got a mechanical bull. I'm assuming you'll fit right in with those boots you've got on. I'm glad I packed them. Did you bring any extras? I'm feeling kind of out of my element. A group of bikers comes out of the bar and spots you. Hey, Kaitlyn. Looks like you brought along some new friends. Hey, Spud, Dater, Dot, Red. He still looks like Queen. That guy looks like the guy from Supergirl. These are my friends from school. We're swinging by here before heading to California. Spud notices your boots and lets out a whistle. Well, I'm guessing you're here for a real country experience. We're here for the mechanical bull. I'd like to give it a shot. Well, you've come to the right place. Tater, Todd, and Red here are in most of the events we have at the bar. Any friends of Kaitlyn's are welcome here. Red leads you towards the entrance as Spud and Tater Tot disappear through the door. What a nickname. Hey, my name's Tater Tot. So, Red, that's a pretty cool name. Red like the color? No, like the potato. I'm giving him such a serious voice for that look. You exchange a look with your friends, but Red doesn't notice, ushering you all into the bar. Don't screw with me. I'm still wanted by the U.S. Marshals. Inside, patrons mill about, sharing drinks and conversation. On the dance floor, a group of people are doing the steps of a line dance in unison. Tater Tot heads off towards the sound system, and moments later his voice comes over the loudspeakers. Alrighty, folks, it's time to mosey on over to the dance floor. Surf some shaking and turning. This one goes out to our gal, Kaitlyn, and her city slicker friends. Woohoo! Let's dance until the cows come home. You and your friends head out on the floor when the music starts. You all struggle to pick up the moves at first, but soon you're following along. Everybody partner up! Let's get Texas Walton! James suddenly swoops you into a ballroom hole, one hand on your waist, the other clasped firmly around you. Ballroom dancing to this music? I don't think so. Press a kiss to James's mouth before spinning away from him, keeping hold with one hand. I'm not sure you know what a Texas waltz is either, but sure, I'll play along. No time, Zach is tearing up the floor to cheers from the crowd. Hey, I found my inner line dancer! Just after he says that, he abruptly stops dancing and goes still. You follow his gaze to a couple who has abandoned their line dance to furiously make out a few paces away. God damn it, we said you were doing okay, now you're gonna reverse. Zach? You wave a hand in front of his face, but he doesn't even blink. I don't think... Okay, so gross PDA? No. I'm all for public displays of affection. Well, I mean, there's a range that are okay, and then there's beyond that. Let's put it that way. Should I get you outside? Zach gives you an alarmed look. Mizumi, calm down, I'm fine. Sorry, I just thought... I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm totally cool. Right. Despite a smile, he looks a little deflated. Before you can press the issue, Red's voice comes suddenly over the sound system. Step right up, one and all, if you think you've got what it takes to tame the bucking bull. Watch as a guy in a cowboy hat climbs on the mechanical bull with a smirk, letting go flying off moments later. Zach, you've got to give this a shot. What part of seeing that guy wipe out makes you want me to do the same? How about this? If you stay on for 10 seconds, I'll give you a shot. Oh yeah? Then I'm gonna treat this like James in bed and ride it out. God damn it. We're going to hell, folks. Buckle up. It's okay. In that case, I've got some tips for you. Oh, you're gonna give me okay. Hang on with one hand, put the other arm up for balance, grip with your heels, but keep your torso loose. Move with the bull, be the bull. Basically in bed with James. Okay, I got all that. You enter the ring and climb onto the mechanical bull, digging the heels of your boots and deep into the sides of his flank. Hey, give me a good grip. And we've got ourselves a challenger. How long can this daring lady stay in the saddle? Bitch, sit down. I got this. Bull starts up slowly beneath you and starts to tip gently. Keep my balance. Easy peasy. Don't get too comfortable. Things get scary fast. The bull starts to move quicker, and I hate the car that was outside, and tips suddenly to the left. With the bull. Yeehaw! Giddy up, cowgirl! Manage to stay on the bull for the next few seconds as it speeds up. Soon it's rolling and bucking beneath you. Suddenly it starts jerking you from side to side. Keep my upper body loose. It's 10 seconds, Mizumi. We're going to at least 60. Come on now. Keep riding as the bull bucks more and more frantically. When it finally throws you off, the crowd is cheering for you, and you stand with a victory cry. No, see, that's cheating. It threw me off my ass. Alright, let me at this bull. Zach swings himself up onto the bull, a determined smirk setting on his face. He digs in his heels, and the bull begins moving. He just manages to last 10 seconds before flying off. He gets to his feet laughing. You help Zach feel better about his future. Oh, shut the fuck up. That was a blast. Zach makes his way to the bull and climbs aboard with a determined air. The slitty slicker's got guts. Let's see how long he lasts once the bull starts bucking. Zach makes a valiant attempt on the bull, but once it starts flinging him around, he can only last on for a few seconds before flying off. He returns to you looking smug nonetheless. To be honest, that was pretty good for a first-timer. Hey guys, it's time for square dancing. Like, line dancing? Square dancing? What will they invent next? Circle dancing? Oh, I have some news for you. Yeah, that's already a thing. I need a break. Someone join me at the bar? You all cool down with some drinks before rejoining the festivities, dancing the hours away. Ah, finally, Pixelberry. By the time you leave the bar and pile back into the van, night has fallen. I have one more stop in store for you guys. Zach, take a left up ahead. The dirt of the parking lots crackles under the van's tires as Zach pulls into a spot as observatory overlooks the lawn of the nearby circle. Or hill, wow, circle. I'm looking at the circle right there. Remember LaHardia Observatory? We're not in Kansas anymore! I'm serious. It's a short walk up there, but with all the stars out, we'll see the path, no problem. Kaitlyn, are you sure this place is open? Do you know places like this? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Screw it. I'm loving your enthusiasm. I've got a friend who works here who said he'd leave the door unlocked for us. See, if you would have asked her that, it would have got the same answer regardless. What did you have to do to get her to do that? It involves some very subtle, very artful bribery. I'm something of a pro. Basically, was making out. March up the pathway to the observatory, where the side door is unlocked. Kaitlyn pushes open, and you walk into pitch darkness. Okay, this is kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Creepy. Let's get our phone flashlights on. Blinding light suddenly shines right into your eyes. Oh, son of a mother! Ah, turn it off. Sorry, Mizumi. Takes your hand in the darkness, giving you a squeeze. You couldn't have pointed at the floor? As my phone battery's almost dead. Same. There are murmurs of scent all around. Well, I've got a flashlight in the van, but I don't even know where the door is to get out. Screw having light. We've got 4 other senses for a reason. Clang. Ow, my toe. You might have other senses, but you seem to be lacking a sense of caution. Hey guys, you see that faint patch of light down there? Down where? Is there a ghost? So, let me get this. We brought a flashlight in our backpack. Is that going to come of use anytime soon? Because here would have been a great chance. Oh, we don't have it. Okay. Zach, it's starlight. Some of the dome's paneling is open. You guys can look through the telescope if you want. Everybody link arms. And then music cuts out here. Let's go with this. Takes a few minutes for you to find each other, but once your arms are linked, Kaitlyn leads you carefully toward the faint patch of light. You can just make out the outlines of your friends. Here, Zach, feel this. It's the telescope. Put your head around here, and you should be able to see some stars. Whoa! This is some crazy high resolution. One by one, your friends take turns looking at the telescope before exploring the rest of the floor. A hand suddenly clasps your shoulder, and you jump. A voice whispers in your ear. Don't freak out. I've got something cool to show you. If you want to get away from these bumbling boys. Okay. So, I'm assuming, because we never did this in normal edition, that this is a great way to slip away with Kaitlyn. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I've been surrounded by men for over a week. I'll gladly take a break. Put your other arm out for balance as Kaitlyn starts to guide you through the dark. She calls out to the others. Don't worry, guys. Mizumi and I are headed this way to explore. Where exactly are we going, though? Watch out. We're coming up to some stairs. Kaitlyn squeezes your elbow. When you reach the stairs, you stub your toe a few times, but make it up with her help. How are you getting around so easily? Do you have X-ray vision or something? No, I'm assuming she's been in the observatory more than a couple times, and she has probably a memory like mine. I've been here a few times. I know my way around. It's kind of like when you wake up in the middle of the night to pee, and you just feel your way around with your eyes closed. I don't even have to do that. I just literally walk. There's no feel around. I can tell you exactly how many stairs it is, or how many steps it is to the toilet. At the top of the stairs, Kaitlyn leads you into a space that echoes, giving an indication of its size and depth. Boo. Wow, very scary. I wonder who that could be. Ready for the surprise? I'm shivering in anticipation. Kaitlyn chuckles, there's a creak, and a door opens before you. Kaitlyn leads you onto a deck beneath a starry night sky. Oh, finally music. That is beautiful. Whoa, this is beautiful. Took the words right out of my mouth. Isn't it? We're far enough out of the town that you can really see the sky. She motions towards the ladder, which you climb to the top of the observatory. When you reach the roof, the whole world seems to sprawl out beneath you in a shimmer of lights. You crane your head back, stunned by the myriad of stars twinkling down at you. The stars are hardly this bright back at Hartfeld. Kaitlyn joins you, smiling excitedly. I saw a flying one! Make a wish. I wonder if there's any more. If we stare at the screen long enough, will there be a flying star? Okay, I saw some twinkle. There it is, right there. Okay. Did you know the northern and southern hemispheres see different skies at night? I never really thought about it, but I guess that makes sense. Kaitlyn points up at the sky. There's the constellation Sagittarius, and there's Scorpio, and there's Hercules. Try to find the constellation she's pointing to. Wow, Kaitlyn, you really know your stuff. Right, and there's Lyra, which has the 5th brightest star in the sky, Vega. Oh, it is pretty bright. It's part of what's called the summer triangle. 3 really bright stars show up in the night sky every summer. She turns towards you. Honesty hour, though. I don't know exactly where all these are in the sky. I made that part up. Kaitlyn? Hey, I'm not a total fraud. Those are all summertime constellations. I want to call you on bullshit about Hercules. The rest I know, but Hercules? Really? Unless it's a new one. I'm gonna have to Google that one. I've tried to learn where they all are, but the sky is way too hard to read. Well, that's true. She sits down and you sit beside her. You both stare up at the endless expanse of the stars. I've always thought it would be really nice to sleep here. No fire trucks racing past in the middle of the night, or car alarms going off unexpectedly. Oh, no shit. Just wait until you're trying to sleep in the van with Chris snoring in your ear. What? I thought we were a snore-free group. Maybe he's developing from being on the road so much. Oh, jeez. You could have warned me to pack earplugs. Yeah, Kaitlyn caught up beneath the stars, which... By the way, if you ever go outside and you see either the Big Dipper or Little Dipper, those are constellations that I always look up to. Like, I can always, 99.9% of the time, find them in the sky. You know, it depends on cloud cover or light, things like that, but I can always, like, they just, when I look up at them, it seems to, like, reassure me, I guess is the best way to put it, that I'm still here, or whatnot. I don't know. I'm not gonna explain it more. It's something that's in depth. Your eyes are fixed on the stars when there's a sudden racket from downstairs. Zach's voice cuts through the night. Security! Run! Oh my god. Good Kaitlyn. Scramble to your feet and hurry back down the ladder and into the building. You reach the ground floor and the light shines right into your eyes. You hear the boys banging around in a panic, and an unfamiliar voice booms above the ruckus. Everybody line up where I can see you! Light beam swings away from you again. Get to the back door, quickly! Someone grabs your arm. Pull out of the grasp? Mazumi, it's me. I saw where the back door is. You stumble along, trusting Chris to lead you to the exit. A catacomb of footfalls thunders in your ears as you rush towards a faint pinprick of light. Burst out the doors and see Zach far ahead, sprinting down the hill to the van. He's like, it's a piece of popo. Hurry up, guys, you snooze, you definitely lose. He's like, nah, man. Zach, when have you had to run from the police? Come on. He jumps into the van and starts the engine. Zig reaches the side door first and motions you all frantically inside, then dives in after you. When the door is shut, Zach takes off with a screech of wheels on the dirt. Floor it, Zach! Floor it! Gerald's tank! Chris grabs the tank before it can tip over. Don't let me die! Sorry, Gerald, buddy! We'll be fine in no time. Everybody hang on! You all topple over each other as the van speeds away from the observatory. A few moments later, you're out on the smooth open road and everybody lets out a breathe they were collectively holding. I never, ever want to do that again. Come on, what's a road trip without a little thrill? You look around at each other and start cracking up, quickly dissolving into raucous laughter. Slowly you disentangle yourselves and get into your seats. I'm still floored about Zach. First one out, first one in the van, and he's like, you snooze, you lose. Yeah, we all get to spend the night in, like, jail. Thanks, Zach. So I hope you guys like Texas. I have a feeling you gave us a glimpse of Texas that not many others could. You guys think Abby and Tyler can beat this? Hey, we've got San Francisco and Aurora waiting for us. Things are just getting started. Leave Austin with a trail of chaos in your wake and ahead for sunny shores of California. Find out what's in store for the gang on the West Coast in the next chapter of The Freshman. I have fun with this. The only thing is I hate is the whole Zach thing and the relationship thing. Clearly in the Diamond Edition, he's a little bit more perky than the normal edition. That's a plus. But it did make people have a bad taste with Zach in the normal editions. So that's why I say what I say about him. There's just moments where you're just like, come on, bro. Other than that, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Head down in the description below. We got links to social media, links to our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.